Police in Nairobi have uncovered large sums of money while investigating the killing of lawyer Mathew Kyalo Mbobu. During raids on Thursday, detectives seized what they described as words of note from the homes of suspects linked to the murder. The amount was so significant that officers had to bring in money counting machines to verify the cash. 6 people are now in custody, including a senior government official, as police continue to investigate the possible motives behind the killing. Preliminary findings suggest that financial disputes may have played a role in the murder, though investigators are still working to establish the exact circumstances. Some of the individuals questioned told the police that they were close friends of Mbobu, while others were reportedly clients. Authorities are looking into why the lawyer had arranged meetings with some of them at a restaurant just hours before he was killed. Mbobu was shot on September 9 while driving along Magadi Road. Eyewitnesses reported that a gunman on a motorcycle fired multiple shots at him at close range, killing him instantly before fleeing with an accomplice. The brazen attack has raised concerns about organized criminal activity and targeted killings in the city. The Director of Public Prosecutions has ordered that the investigation be fast-tracked, requiring a full report within 7 days. Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen condemned the murder, emphasizing that those responsible must be brought to justice. Police are continuing their search for the firearm used in the killing as well as any other suspects who may have been involved in planning the gangland-style attack. Authorities are also reviewing financial records and communications between the suspects and the deceased to understand the possible motives. The discovery of the large sum of cash has intensified scrutiny on those in custody as investigators try to determine whether the money is linked to the murder or other illegal activities. Community members and colleagues of Mbobu have expressed shock at the violence, noting that the lawyer was well known for his professional work and connections. The case has drawn attention to broader issues of safety for legal professionals and the growing threats posed by targeted attacks in Nairobi. Investigators are working tirelessly to piece together a chain of events that led to the killing, while ensuring that the suspects in custody are thoroughly interrogated. The coming days are expected to reveal more about the financial and personal links that may have led to this tragic incident as law enforcement continues its efforts to hold those responsible accountable. The police operations, along with the involvement of top government officials, highlight the seriousness of the case and the commitment to ensuring justice is served for Mbobu and his family. Kungu Mwingai, a cousin of former President Uhuru Kenyatta, has raised serious concerns following the death of city lawyer Kyalo Mbobu, linking it to sensitive evidence on judicial corruption. Mbobu had been representing Mwingai in a land case that has dragged on in court for more than 30 years, and his killing is seen as a major setback in the pursuit of justice. According to Mwingai, Mbobu was the custodian of key material, including 4 affidavits from important witnesses and 2 audio recordings that could have been exposed irregularities in the judiciary. Mwingai is saying that the lawyer's death threatens to bury revelations about how powerful forces in the judiciary have frustrated his case. Mwingai is adding that the prolonged delays in his legal battle are driven by corruption, making Mbobu's evidence vital to exposing the rot. For Mwingai, the fight goes beyond the land dispute and is now about the credibility of the justice system, which he accuses of betrayal. His concerns reflect the frustration of many Kenyans who face endless court battles where justice often seems out of reach. Mbobu's murder has raised new questions about whether evidence against corrupt officials will ever emerge, leaving Muigai and others worried that the truth may remain hidden.
My name is Captain Kongo Muigai. I'm the chairman of the Kenya Cultural Center, and I'm also the patron of the National Council of Elders. Today, I speak with a very, very heavy heart. I had given a press conference on Saturday about my case that is ongoing involving my companies, Bejo Amalgamated Limited versus Kenya Commercial Bank. And I had narrated how Kenya Commercial Bank sold our property valued at 3.5 billion. They sold it for 70 million. And they have never given us accounts up to today. I said that the person who bought the farm, his name is Kamlesh Rahul, he bought the farm at 70 million in 2007, and the next year he sold it to the Shah community for 3.5 billion. And this is the money that has been used to bribe judges of the Supreme Court, Court of Appeal, and the High Court over the years, and also to bribe officials of Kenya Commercial Bank so as to sell our property at a throwaway price. During my press conference, I mentioned that my lead lawyer in this case is Professor Mbobu'S Kyalo. And it is with a very heavy heart that I learned yesterday in the evening, another of the lawyers who is also acting for me called me and informed me that Advocate Mbobu'S Kyalo had been shot somewhere in Langata. It came as a big shock to me. Advocate Kyalo is a humble man, very humble, very affable. Somebody who is soft-spoken, never had him shout at any, and never seen him argue with anybody. And it's a despicable act to kill a man like that. I don't know who killed him or why. I cannot pretend to know that.
That is it from me for now. Thanks for watching, and this is Sophia Live.